NFL. I told everybody we'd talk about that today first. That's what's on everybody's mind. So we're going to review some of the playoffs from last weekend. We're not going to get in the Browns Cowboys yet. Hold your horses. We'll talk about these other games first before you guys will lose it there for a minute. First, we'll talk. How about Dolphins and Chiefs? Chiefs win 26-7, and I do believe we all picked Chip. Did we not?
Nope.
Who picked the Dolphins?
You're talking to him.
Oh, yeah, that's your own bad picks.
Yeah.
Chip, not only did Chip pick the Dolphins, he said Leonard Fournette was going to be the key to victory. Leonard Fournette is on the Buffalo Bills practice squad, Tom.
Look, if you're gonna,
and then he got cut Monday.
If you're gonna reference,
Leonard Fournette got cut Monday.
If you're gonna reference a past his prime running back, make sure that he's on the proper roster. The lesson here, as always, listeners, is Chip's an idiot.
Chip, you're lucky Zach took the day off. You'd still be in the other room.
Yeah, I don't deserve this promotion.
The thing that you always get on this show is expert inside information.
That was a rookie. I watched Sunday Night Football the night before, or the weekend before was the Dolphins Bills, and I swore Fournette had an impact for the Dolphins, and nope, because the Dolphins and the Bills jerseys look so similar.
Yeah, don't worry, Chip.
Well,
you were definitely on bad picks, and we're going to do that here in a few minutes.
The problem with the Dolphins, if you want to speak objectively, is everybody was hurt.
I still thought they would have had a better running game. I should have just referenced Raheem Mostert. I should have just referenced Mostert.
Would you want to be out there in that sub-zero degree temperature?
I'd be hurt too. Sub-zero? Is that a thing?
Nick Zub? Is that a running back?
Is that
what I'm saying?
Sub-zero? It was cold.
It was
Taylor Swift wasn't cold.
It was helmet breaking. It was helmet shattering cold.
I wish that y'all wouldn't even mention her name.
Taylor was looking pretty hot though. I mean,
she's hot, all right.
She looks pretty hot.
She can't sing. She got red lipstick. She's to me not pretty. I mean,
that's
come
to
on.
you, Terry, not to millions of other people.
Well, I guess some people who can't sing is the ones that listen to her.
I agree with Terry on this one, Tom.
Oh my gosh, you're Swift haters. I will say that. I tell you what.
At some point, if the close to 40-year-old lady would cut her bangs, maybe I would see it.
She
better.
does got some 80s bangs.
But
bangs. I'll say that.
But no. But anyway, back to other things.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on Chiefs and Dolphins?
Please move on. Please move on.
Dolphins. It seems like everybody's.
Everybody knew they was going to go there and get beat.
Not quite everybody. Not quite everybody.
Chip Leonard Fournette was pulling hard for the Dolphins on Sunday.
I'm sure he was. So was I.
The funniest thing was the Buffalo Bills fans who got paid $20 an hour and free breakfast to shovel the snow, and they have to do it again this week.
Hold on. So yeah, I kind of want to talk about that one. Tom, if you want to go to that game, I don't know how I feel about this. This is a $1 billion company or organization franchise. The NFL makes billions. They can't hire a company to clear out the stadium for the fans that played.
Kevin,
hundreds of. Well, Tom, they're in Buffalo.
But you're still not going to have a company. I mean, you're going to be in business, about 3 months a year once the lake freezes.
You don't think there's any show snubbling companies in Buffalo? Something can be out there other than what they're doing.
Well, they paid them, though.
Right. So we're going to get to. Yeah. All right. Well, let me finish.
Okay.
So they paid them $20 an hour to shovel snow.
Right.
Is that too much or too little?
You thinking different compensation?
I'm thinking higher compensation per hour. 1, 2. They did not receive tickets to the game. Yeah. Only paid if you want to come. So they took volunteered, I guess, part-time people that want to get paid for $20 an hour. Don't get tickets to the game. Now, hold on, let me finish. I got a couple more things to this. Now, because they didn't have like a ton of people show up, because for obvious reasons, like I'm saying, not only did they not get tickets, they only got $20 an hour. The only seats they cleared off, Tom, were club level seats.
Oh, okay.
They did not clear off
the plebs.
The general population seats.
The plebs had to sit
They
in the snow.
only cleared off the very expensive cushioned club level seats that were outdoors in Buffalo, and the rest of them, get this, wait. Then they waited until game time to announce, ladies and gentlemen, you can sit anywhere you want because all the seats are filled with snow. So the guys that did the shoveling for the rich people didn't even get tickets, and the other people couldn't even sit. They could just sit wherever they want. So there was it was just complete mayhem. Sit wherever you want. Because of the snow, covered all the regular tickets. But the rich people got their cushiony tickets, while the people who worked $20 an hour didn't get to even stay at the game, and everyone else got to sit wherever they want because there was so much snow in the stadium. To me, total debacle in that. They did great covering the field with the tarp and keeping that from being in trouble. But I think that was Terry. Thoughts on that?
I agree, because when I first turned it over, and I'm like, darn, what a clean field. You know, that's
It
the
looked
first
great.
thing it is. I mean, it was fantastic. But then I done the same thing that Kevin did. I thought $20, but my worst part about it is exactly what he just got through saying. They didn't even get to stay.
Yeah.
They had to leave. I mean, I'm paying these guys this money. I'm going to have a spot for you.
That's what's standing out in my
I either
mind.
want $50 an hour to shovel snow for the rich people, or I want $20 in tickets.
Yeah. One or the other.
Give me access.
Not $20 in the leave.
Give me admission at least.
Get rid of these people.
It's like
Get
the
them out of our stadium. We don't want these people in our stadium.
It's like the people that the quote unquote ground level or field level audience for the Super Bowl. They don't get to see anything. They basically are back in the back. They run out as they build up the set,
Caesar
jump up
didn't
and
even let
down.
them have their circus, Tom. He's throwing the bread and go home.
I didn't realize this was the Bernie Sanders show. I thought this was a sports show. I didn't think it was a political show.
Well,
I mean, I don't understand. They got paid. They got fed. There's only so many seats in
fed
the
'em?
stadium. They fed them. Kevin, look it up.
Thanks.
They fed them.
Thanks.
I'm just saying, like somebody like me, like
It's
with
not
all
like they
my odd
picked up
jobs-
trash. I was 6 feet of snow and stuff, and they get it for the rich people.
Oh yeah, I mean, but why does that surprise you? I mean, why are we so surprised that the rich people get better treatment?
Well, yeah, that
I mean,
part
it's
doesn't. I mean, they're
Hire a
I mean,
company, let the fans who bought tickets and spent money on it
Yeah.
sit in their seats.
I mean, it's just one of them things, man. That's just the way it is. Man, I've been a pleb my whole life, so it doesn't shock me. I'm used to it. I make $20 an hour in the driver's ed car. I know all about 20 hours.
So my thinking is, they look at it as a business, and this is how cheap the NFL is. Is that like what is their line over like how much they would spend to actually pay a company or some people to do it before they would be like, no, $20 an hour in volunteers. We'd rather just people not sit in their seats than actually pay someone to do this. Because we could put together a little company for North Carolina next year, or a little group of fellas
travel around.
right? When the hurricanes come, the guys from up here, we get on our boat, we take our boats down to wherever they're going and help people rescue people. Why can't we take a group up there and be like, hey, Buffalo, y'all ain't got it. If the city won't do it, somebody will do it, Terry, for the right amount of money, won't they?
I don't know whether I'd have did it on that Saturday for them for nothing. So I'm glad they canceled that one.
I just think
if you go to Angie.com, verified pros, Buffalo residential, it's a residential snow removal. I don't say snow removal for business, but I mean, could you really? There are a number of snow removal businesses in Buffalo. The 10 best snow removal in Buffalo. There is. Yeah, so it is a thing.
That kind of validates Kevin's point.
The NFL's I think they're being cheap. I really do. That's what the NFL does better than anything that they ever do is be cheap.
You think part of it with Buffalo is the storyline of we had our fans come in and do it. You think they wanted that?
I don't know.
Look,
But if you're gonna do, if you want that, give them admission.
At least
Yeah.
leave snow on the ground.
Gainful employment to the good people of Buffalo and fed them.
You don't think they deserved at least a ticket?
Just give them admission
And
at
you
least.
see-
That's
If it's standing room only in
Did
the
you see
snow.
the one guy without his shirt on? Chip?
yes. There's just one. I thought there was multiple.
So here's the big argument everybody's having.
That's the kind of guy you want in your stands, man.
But I don't like this. I'm so tired of quarterbacks
And I hate
getting everything.
I hate Pittsburgh, but I didn't think this was a penalty.
No.
And I've been saying this for weeks, if not years, since they've started doing this, protecting the quarterback. I think they should outlaw slides, Terry. What do you think?
Well, I think once you start running, you're free game.
Once you cross the line of scrimmage, it should be. I don't think there should be slides. Give me a reason there should be a slide.
I'm so tired of this.
So I'm assuming the clip on the right, Kevin, there's a late hit call, or
He probably got fined.
No, well, what they're saying is that how it's unfair. Like, I don't know if he got a hit or call on this or
It's
not.
the same thing you're going
What they're
down.
Oh,
saying is
because
how
he-
quarterbacks can fake their slide and then go. And
the
it's
defender
unfair
has
to
to hold
defense.
up. Yeah,
And the
I
defense
got you.
at full speed, and I agree as a defender, you're supposed at a running guy, especially like this. This used to happen with Cam Newton. The defenders are smaller than Cam and smaller than Josh Allen. They're running at you, and if they fake like they're going down, you got to go low too just to hit the big dude
Yeah.
to get him down and everything. It's just not. I think we need to reevaluate sliding. I don't see any reason. You can take if there's room, Terry, to take a knee. You can take a knee, but sliding, I think it
I'm
causes
just
more
tired of
problems
this.
than anything.
There's
That's
not
like going down the sideline. If a quarterback's running down the sideline,
Smoke
he
you.
looks like he's going to go out of bounds, and all of a sudden he fakes it and stays inbound, and you had stopped, and he runs right by you
a lot
for
of
another 5 or
right.
7 yards.
a lot of these hits that the defenders are getting called on. There's not enough analysis or credit to them, I think, in terms of how much they're going at full speed and having to slow themselves down.
Cam against the Broncos,
Yeah, I know which one. Yeah,
when he pump faked or did something again, and then he went down late and he ducked his head at the last second, and it was the biggest controversy in the world. And the dude was already midair, left his feet before Cam dropped to his level. And we did the video on here, Chip, and we did a slow motion and watched Cam's head come right down where the guy had taken off to hit him mid thigh. So there's Buffalo won, so Tom was happy about that. Tomlin stays though. Tom.
Why would you get rid of him? I mean,
There's no way.
the Steelers aren't going to get rid. The conversation was if he was going to resign because the Steelers don't fire their coaches.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say there's not. But why would he go anywhere else? He doesn't have a quarterback. That's his main thing.
He doesn't. Yeah,
He's got Mason Rudolph. I think
he's having the same struggles Belichick had in terms of he's lost his one of the top 2 quarterbacks in his franchise's history.
I think we put the whole who's more important, head coach or quarterback debate.
Look, there's
that one
fair.
first.
Look,
Yeah.
there's the rich seats and the poor seats in Buffalo. So that's what the people come in or pay $20 to do is clear off the club levels there, and then everybody else is standing room only, and the people that cleared it off didn't even get a ticket to stand there, Terry. Oh God!
He's just on this kick today. He just
Well, I don't blame him for that.
Do the right thing.
Admission.
I don't
I'm not
mind
necessarily.
the other. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are Steelers fans. Tom's like, make them bring their own shovel. They're Steelers fans.
I work in a steel mill. This snow's nothing.
But wait a minute. They didn't announce. Again, they didn't announce you could sit where you want until after these people did this right here. It was like right at the first quarter, at the start of the game, when they announced after everybody dug in their seats to get to where they were going.
Well, that guy needs to be shoveling snow. This kid's got a Palomalo jersey on. He ain't played in 10 years.
Yeah.
Get the kid an updated jersey. Get him a Najee Harris jersey.
He should have grabbed $20 for that.
If he'd have just worked 3 hours, he'd had $60. He could have went to my mom and bought a huge jersey.
Oh
for
God.
third player.
He's Ohio people. Here's the water at Kansas City when you take it out of the cooler.
Holy cow.
So the folks on the radio, it's in the cooler, and it looks like water. You open the cooler and bring it out to where you're supposed to drink it, and it turns instantly into ice inside the bottle right there.
That's like that old, what's the old children's Mr. Wizard, that old science show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's crazy, and you can't even drink water. You just might as well sit out there and lick snow. Well, there was no, it wasn't. It's Kansas City. It
The
was
cooler
cold,
is keeping it warmer than the, wow.
Here's what the beers look like in the stadium. After just a few moments, gotta chug them. Gotta chug them, boys, quick as you can.
See,
It was cold in Kansas City.
See, we really didn't have winter last year, and that's why they make it because it was so mild. You know, all in places didn't. New York had no measurable snow last year, so I mean, it was just one of those winters where you just didn't have a lot. Now that it's back, everybody's making a big deal out of it.
I know we're going to talk about some bad defense here today. I wanted to show. I don't know what the Dolphins were doing. What is 45 doing? Did we just play two-hand tag? Did y'all see
Well,
that?
he is trying to get the little ribbon off of him, and he missed it.
What's this?
Oh,
What is
that's right.
this?
He don't have.
He's
a little
easing
ribbon.
him into the other defender. Go that way.
What?
Go that way.
I didn't even mean to make that big. I don't know how I did that, but anyway. And then Terry, my question is on Patrick Mahomes. Here's this. I've seen penalties all year on running backs for lowering their head on defenders. Is this not a lowering the head on the defender by the quarterback right here?
He does that. Josh Allen does that.
Boom. Is that not a penalty nowadays? If a running back does that, is that a penalty?
Yeah, if they hit him, for sure.
If a running back dips his head, we've seen it all year. They've not that
It's a
on
wonder
penalties,
they didn't
fined
give him the penalty.
And then Mahomes' helmet breaks.
Yeah, took a little chunk out of it.
And then so like, this company's going. I guess they're going under. I mean,
No, they put out a report like midweek that like Patrick Mahomes' helmet did exactly what it was designed to do.
it was not tested under at this degrees or whatever it is.
This is also is that a Nike helmet, the same as Zion Williamson's shoe?
I'm not sure which one, which that is. Let's see. Yeah, they were talking about 45 on that one too. How he just this is a different angle from him. He turned around and two-hand tags the quarterback running by him. Just bad defense and tackling this weekend, all around the NFL.
If Leonard Fournette had been there, he would have tackled him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I played linebacker in high school.
Let's see if I got anything else before we talk any Cowboys and Browns. What are the other ones? Oh, Eagles and Buccaneers. I don't have any tweets on that game to show you for anything, but Tom mentioned it in his picks a few weeks ago about Eagles just may get beat again in the playoffs. They keep playing like this, and how about them falling apart? But they're going to keep their coach as well too.
Sirianni.
And they should.
I've never seen a 10-1 team just utterly collapse
It
like
happened
this.
to the Jets in '86.
Okay.
They were 10-1.
Same
Finished
thing.
10-6. Wow. Same thing. I've seen it before.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're doing the right thing. Dallas did the right thing.
If you
I
don't,
wanted to fire on that day.
if you don't have stability, then you don't have any.
Well,
you got to have some stability.
And
I'm
who
gonna-
do you go get?